has to exist, right?
Not necessarily.
All right, raid coming in. Thank you everyone for watching. Peace. Button clicked. Get engaged.
Welcome. Welcome to the Magic Pit.
Hi.
It's me, Unavowedman,
Unavowed.
here to solve more supernatural crimes and mysteries with my eclectic group of friends. We have a cop now, unfortunately.
Ah, damn. Who's the cop?
As far as I can tell, her abilities as far as puzzle solving are she can shoot things and yell at people.
Oh, so they went with the incredibly realistic depiction of
Yeah,
cops.
she's from Staten Island.
Good evening. I trust you are rested after last night? I admit that I am jealous. To be out at sea again, well, it would be like old times. Old times. My childhood, at my mother's knee, learning from the best. Have I? I suppose I cannot help it. I do not often dwell on the past, but I dare not forget it. I am the
Yes.
daughter of the Pirate Queen of Ulster.
Yeah!
Her legacy lives through me. Speaking of which,
Pirate
I must
Queen.
continue my training. I will see you at the meeting.
Hey, Eli. How's it going?
Hey there, you're awake.
I'm a
That was
fire
quite
wizard.
the harbor cruise last night. Most people would pay good money for that. You mean you didn't glance once at the Statue of Liberty? I guess you're a real New Yorker after all.
Yeah,
But
that's right,
seriously,
New Yorker.
the brass ones on that guy. Showing up in the middle of supernatural creatures used to be more skittish. They worked in the shadows. They're getting braver, bolder, flexing their muscles in front of mundanes. And if that goes unchecked,
The darkness will come.
you know, not personally, but it is personal.
My
Sorry,
family
I'm
got
not making
murdered
a whole
by
lot of sense.
fire demons.
Many centuries ago, there was a fire mage. His name was Alden. He got bold too. He killed people with his power. Whole villages, armies. Nobody could stop him. He was my great-grandfather. So yeah, I know where this leads, and it's never anywhere nice. Anyway, see you at the meeting.
My grandfather did the war crimes.
You got it.
Sounds like you guys went on a real pirate adventure last night. Saw a sea monster and everything. KK was jealous. I guess watching over Vicky's kid brother didn't have quite the same punch. Huh, that's right. Never thought of that.
Whatever. Just no hazing rituals. Had enough of that when I joined the force.
Anyway, I'm ready when you are. Give a shout when the meeting starts. You got it.
So this place is real. It's all real.
All of you,
know, when I got up
fucking
this
magical
morning, I thought I
types,
dreamt
the
it
all
but
real?
everything's changed.
Disgusting.
People are remembering that people died. I heard Vinny crying all night. He doesn't understand. How could he? I want to tell him, but that would be a really bad idea. Anyway, I'm ready to get to work. I'm fine. Just show me the monsters and I'll take them out.
I'll shoot a thing.
Donnie? He's super pissed. He's not sure what happened, but he knows he was tricked. He's doing his best to make it right.
Apparently
Not
only
that it really
5%
can
of
be.
players set the merman on fire and killed him.
The station's a madhouse. All the victims' families are flooding the place, demanding answers. The cops don't know what to say. You'd think I'd feel a bit of, I don't know, vindication or whatever. But I just want to move on. I can't change what happened to all those people, but if I can stop it from happening to anyone else, I'm ready and raring to go. Right.
I have been reading the reports of your last mission.
You killed the
It has been
merman,
a
you
long time
fucker.
since I have seen one of the merfolk. To hear they are so changed distresses me greatly. I thank you for that. The past and the present are sometimes difficult to reconcile. The merfolk once lived in harmony with humanity. This is several thousand years ago.
Merfolk
of
once
course,
lived in
but
harmony with humanity.
They were peaceful, playful, loyal to their allies. All they asked in return was to live in peace. Now I hear they are fighting for their lives, fighting wars, building armies. I suppose our world is not the only one which has evolved. Regardless, one must not live in the past. If you are ready, we will start the meeting. I agree.
I am glad to see you made it, Detective Santina.
You don't need to call me that. I'm no detective. Not anymore.
My daughter speaks the truth. For a full year, you were on a mission to ferret out the truth at great risk to yourself. Is this correct?
Yeah, who else was gonna do it?
Then it is settled. You are a detective.
You are one who detects, yes.
Speak no more of it.
Welcome on board, Vicky. We could use real comprehend. No.
Now, on to the matter at hand. You killed a creature from another world. One who caused great harm, to be sure. But kill him you did.
We made a judgment call. It had to be done.
I read your report. There was no right or wrong solution to that mess. Be aware that the potential cost of such bloodshed is high.
Whoops.
Trust me, I'm aware.
We did
You
it.
all did good work
We
last
set the
night,
merman on
considering
fire.
the circumstances. But my question still stands. Why? Why is the demon doing this? What does it have to gain?
We, still don't know.
Have we exhausted every lead? Spoken to every witness? Is there anybody left?
I could take another crack at the ghost in the Village Eye basement.
Ghost?
We found a ghost by a dead body in a basement.
For real? Did you do any forensics?
On the ghost?
On the body. Jesus Christ, you people
You
really
people
do need
really
me.
are just fucking idiots.
All I'm hoping for is to stop anyone else from getting killed.
You all know your duty. Report back when you have new information. Meeting adjourned.
Language. Kid present.
Sorry. We getting out?
Alright, time to forensic. Party must contain Eli or Madonna.
So this is how you guys travel? By subway?
It's all we have the budget for most of the time.
Budget constraints. Yeah, I get that. But what about an emergency?
Emergency?
Yeah, like let's say some monster is about to rip the mayor's arm off. You're gonna take the subway?
Don't be foolish.
Yeah, the mayor would just grow a new arm.
De Blasio, am I right?
Wait, what?
It's a long story.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
Well, you have to pick a party.
Yeah, I gotta pick a party.
How many people do you get to pick?
3.
3. So, are you like... Okay. I thought you were supposed to be one of these characters and it was just locked in.
Yeah, I'm this guy. I'm Adventure Game Manderson.
Is the floating blue orb one of them?
The floating blue orb is Logan's spirit guide.
Hey, it's us again. Come on, man. Tell Lee. I don't know how to get through to this. I'm not sure what else I can. Sure.
Alright. We'll send in Vicky.
Jesus. Did a crate of Miracle Grow explode?
A combination of blood rituals, life energy, and dark magic. The result is much the same.
Oh, but what if I use Vicky on the corpse?
This the
She'll
stiff?
be like,
Yes.
this fucking
Right,
dead
let's take a
body.
look. He's covered in moss. Grass, weeds, it's kinda taken over his skin.
Yeah, I seen.
According to Eli's theory,
Dead
the body
3
is being
people
absorbed
before.
by the life energy in this room.
What? He's being eaten? Are
You
we
haven't
safe
been
in
in?
here?
Life
You
energy
haven't
does
been
not
to
kill.
Brooklyn?
We should be safe.
Fine. But if I turn into Plant Woman, I'm coming after you. Anyway, good news, his hands are still pretty humanish. Yeah, that's good. I can take his fingerprints. And got him. That's the easy part. Now I just gotta call in a favor. Yeah, Donnie, it's me. I'm sending you a file. Fingerprints. Could you get them analyzed for me? Yeah, it's dead-ass urgent. You can? Oh, my man. I owe you one. My bro didn't disappoint. This guy is Harry Taylor. 62 years old, petty thief, homeless since '09. Dropped off the radar about a year ago. I guess we know what happened to him. That's about all I can do for now. Is it cool if I take off? I promised Donnie a burger. No problem.
Hey, it's us again. Are you Harry Taylor?
You know me?
I know of you.
Fucking know me.
Oh, I see. So it worked.
I am a dark god.
What do you mean it worked?
The pain. It's all gone. The ritual must have worked.
My
God.
my fucking arthritis.
Whatever happened here, I don't think it worked. I'm sorry.
But it had to. The Master promised. Jordan, Wendy, they all promised. All I had to do was bleed a little. Just a little. Wendy lifted the knife and then... Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're here to...
Help you the rest of the way.
I see. Will it hurt?
No, the hard part's over. Just take KK's hand, okay?
Okay.
Shoop.
All right. He's gone.
Oh.
Does that typically happen?
No, that never happens.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we should get out of here?
A sound suggestion.
Oh.
Who disturbs my grove?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's a fucking dryad. You find some of them in Central Park. They break your
Margaressa,
legs.
It is you. I was wondering if you would ever come back. Have you brought more worshippers at last? That is you, is it not? I would recognize those pouty lips anywhere. That spirit was the only worshipper I had left, and you destroyed him.
Worshipper? That was no worshipper. He was just someone who needed help. So we helped him.
A bestower.
Hey.
Fair as hen's teeth you are. You cannot resist your nature. I cannot fault you. Nevertheless,
Braden's use of
Melgaressa and I had an
stereotypical New York
arrangement.
accents.
Have you forgotten everything? The
This
power to
dryad
heal
is fucking
in exchange
pissed at
for
me.
worshippers. That was our
Sounds like a
arrangement.
good game.
Do you
There's your
intend to honor it?
Whatever bargain you struck, it was under false pretenses.
Be silent, Jin. I know how your kind twists the truth. You keep interesting company, Melgaressa. I believe I understand now. You joined them, the Unavowed, the ones who banished me to the North Woods.
Uh-oh.
I know this. This grove was created with magic that I gave you, making it an extension of my domain in the North Woods. Completely in line with the terms of my banishment, if not the spirit of them. But that's Jin's for you. Always so literal.
A djinn banished you? Would that be my father, Kalash?
Kalash still lives, and you are his daughter.
Oh, no.
Indeed he does. I will give him your regards. Our business is concluded. Clear the way. Now. I will not ask twice.
No, I don't believe so.
Jesus!
Bestower, Melgaressa, you are free to go.
I wonder what would have happened if I had brought Eli instead.
Tell Kalash to come to my grove in the North Woods. I want to renegotiate the terms of our agreement.
Well,
Gerlen of the North Woods.
I
It has
fucked up
been
again.
A while.
Damn it! I should have been there. Why'd you enter the
sorry, I
creepy
introduced
magic
another
forest
magical
without the guy
horror
that could
to
throw
New York.
fire?
Enough, Mage Beckett.
If we had
Gerlen
brought
can
Eli,
easily
he would have
defend
set it on
against
fire.
magic. Your power
Oh.
would have been next to useless.
She's wood. It burns. I could have done something.
You weren't there. It happened too quick. There's nothing you could have done.
Maybe, maybe not.
Guys, we need facts. We need data. Who is this
Who is
tree
this
lady
tree
anyway?
lady broad?
You said you imprisoned her.
It was centuries ago. This city was just forming. It was taking
Eli
over
kind
her
of seems like a
force.
hammer.
She resented
Yeah.
it. She was a danger. She was hurting people, killing them.
Cop lady does
She
too,
had
but I
to be
meant-
contained. Only partially, but perhaps that was the intent. To free Galen. But why? A discussion for another time. After we rescue my daughter.
Good question. I thought Mandana was some kind of badass. How'd she get taken by a block of wood?
Galen is cunning. Her experience extends back thousands of years. There is little match for that, regardless of how badass one is.
Yes, the kids
But
say
rest assured,
badass.
Galen will pay for taking my daughter.
I want to hear this genie say hella.
Yes, hella.
If she wants to negotiate,
It was nah,
that
nah.
means she has something to negotiate with.
In other words, Mandana is alive.
I have no doubt.
I'm coming with you, sir. You know that, right?
I would not dream of saying otherwise. Yes, Galen knows you. Or at least, she knows the demon that was within you. That can definitely be used to our advantage. And get some answers in the bargain.
Hey, KK and I were there when everything went down. We're going too.
You ain't leaving me behind either.
This is a negotiation, not a battle. Only the three of us are needed. But
No shit. You don't invite the enemy to your door without a reason.
you forget that I defeated her once, when her forest covered this entire island. Now she is only a tiny grove. Her power is a mere fraction of what it was. We are not butchers. She pleaded for mercy. I gave it to her. It seemed like the best course of action at the time. Yes.
Kalash, when was the last time you re-established your veil?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. It's nothing.
Stay focused, Mage Beckett. Do not get distracted.
It's being a distraction that I'm worried about.
Worry about Mandana and Galen. All other matters can wait.
Right. You're right. Of course.
Oh. Just some very good looking backgrounds in this
Galen,
game.
you have requested an audience. I am here.
Not a good art, yeah.
Galen!
Welcome, O high and mighty Jinn.
As a welcome, it is a poor one. Show yourself.
I cannot leave my grove, remember? You saw to that. But I have your precious daughter. She is in good condition. Mostly.
Leave her alone!
Is that a fire mage? I thought Alden's hunters killed the last of you centuries ago.
Not all of us.
You keep interesting company, Kalash. Come to my grove. We have much to discuss.
Extinguish that fire. She is baiting you. We are here to negotiate.
We're here to
With
talk.
all due respect, sir, she's not playing word games. Mandana, I'm
Mage
coming.
Beckett, stop! Rash idiot. Let us follow him.
Adventure games.
Mandy, come on! She's totally unresponsive.
The vines. They are drugging her, keeping her asleep.
Don't worry, I'll get her out.
Wow. Well,
It will take mere seconds for my pets to crush them to death. Can you free them in time?
Galen, show yourself.
Kalash, you've gotten old.
I have evolved. You are just as petulant as ever.
You expect me to be overjoyed to see you? Grateful? You took my forest and I want it back! This tiny scrap. What do you take me for?
What do you want, Galen?
What does anyone want from a djinn? I want a wish. What do you think? My forest once covered this entire island. It shall be so again. That is my wish.
Out of the question.
Would you let your precious minions die instead?
You can turn New York into a forest, but you can't just kill her? Don't do it, Kalash. We'll find another.
I cannot. A djinn's power. You want a wish, Galen? Then you must fight for it.
Oh.
Here is your wish, Galen, in physical form. As long as I live, it will remain encased in crystal. Face me in combat. Kill me, and the crystal will break, granting you what you desire.
I have your daughter and pet mage at my mercy. Why should I bargain with you?
Kill them, and your wish will never be granted. You will remain trapped here, forever. What say you? My daughter and Mage Beckett are in danger. I have little choice in the matter. I cannot let them perish, not while it is in my power to save them.
The traditional rules of engagement apply.
They do.
Then I accept. Let this man be the witness.
It is done.
Then let us begin. I am ready, Kalash, whenever you are. If you are going to strike, then strike! You will not disturb. If you are going to strike, then strike! I have the patience of the forest. I can wait centuries if need be.
Like a toothless hound. All bark, no bite. I used now.
You really thought I could be. I draw my life.
This game is
So
moved,
tired so soon. Get up.
In what?
It just moves.
Yeah.
Oh, it just moves. Okay.
Feels like there's no wasted time. I don't know. I don't know how much of that is the way Braden plays, or
Gonna break the rules of engagement.
Feeling dizzy, Kalash. Tired.
What?
Konia Makaladan. Have you heard of it?
Hemlock.
Yes, my own personal Now get up, old man. Do not dare!
This is... Stop! The rules of... You... Here.
Clash. Prisoners shall remain incarcerated. Whoever deals the blow shall be the winner. The winner shall have their wish granted.
Don't worry. With bed rest and plenty of fluids, the toxins will just drain. But you have to kill me.
Alright. Until one of the combatants is dead, whoever deals the death blow shall be declared the winner. The winner shall have their wish granted.
Maybe.
And then...
The terms of engagement. You found the loophole. Yes. It is not specified who deals that death blow.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill Genie Dad.
Be death. Clever. No. Worthy of any djinn worth the name. I cannot defeat her. That is the truth. So do it. Through the neck. It is quickest. Hurry, before she reforms.
Good night.
No, the wish will be power. You will be.
Alright, time to go. Blat.
What? Impossible!
What will I wish for?
You cheat! That wish was mine! He was about to die anyway.
What
World peace.
speaks true? Father is gone.
Yeah, by the
Good
hey, I
riddance,
killed your dad.
Trapping me here. Did he think I'd stay
Hey.
quiet?
I would highly recommend it.
Fine. Leave. You have your precious wish. Do with it what you will.
Let's see. I wish for this grove to be one of peace. You will harm no one ever. I wish for you to be turned to stone. Let the park dogs piss on you. I wish for you to die. Die for what you made me do. I'm gonna force you to be pacifist.
Sweet. Well-intentioned and futile. Yes, I remain trapped here, but your precious Unavowed remains crippled. I consider this a victory. I will find a way out again.
You would let her live after.
Mandy, Kalash wouldn't want.
Don't you dare tell me what my father wouldn't want. Not even I know that. I am sorry. No, I am not sorry. My father is dead. I want.
Well, whoops. So anyway, now we need to solve this problem. Hey, sorry about murdering your dad in order to save you.
Have you considered fire?
But have you considered using fire?
Oh, hi. I'm just scanning the knife again. Me? I'm fine. I'm working. So yeah, I'm alright. I'm not pretending. I'm just... You really want to know how I feel? I want to burn the North Woods to the ground.
Do it.
Then when there is... Did I ever tell you about Alden, my great-grandfather?
Some sort of
is
evil
one
fire
word for it.
mage.
He was a terrible force of nature. I always wondered what made him that way. What made him decide that turning villages of people to ash was a good idea. He lived a long, long time. Long even for a mage, but he was still human. Maybe he suffered one loss too many. Will that be me one day? I don't know. They don't because they can't. They don't have a mage's power. I do. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but it never gets easier. Jesus, I'm making this all about me, aren't I? Poor Mundana. Let's talk about something else. Oh, well... What? Well, maybe it is kind of like that. It's complicated. Well, maybe not that complicated. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She just needs time. Seems easy enough to give it to her.
Yeah, well, I feel for her, I really do. But the whole operation was dumb from the start.
That's hardly fair. I mean, I didn't know Kalash well, but he seemed to know what was what.
He was cocky. He should have brought us along. We could have helped.
How? She couldn't be killed. Not in the normal way.
Learning from failed ops is part of the job. I'm just saying, numbers. We could have made a difference.
Maybe, but wondering what if is like growing an orchard in the desert.
You mean fruitless?
Yeah. My old sponsor used to say that.
Jesus. Remind me to never quit drinking.
Yeah, I'd shoot it
Anyway,
I'd
what
shoot
now?
the dryad
We're
with
having a
my
briefing or
gun.
what?
I'd shoot it with my fucking gun and set the forest on fire.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
It is strange. Father did not speak much, and yet this room feels so silent without him. I do not blame you. I see the truth of it, as Father knew I would. His sacrifice saved us. He saved the Unavowed, perhaps the city, even still. Knowing that does little to make me feel better. Getting to know my father would not have been easy, even if he lived. Ajin's mind is a maze, twisted and complex. Father was no different. Even I had difficulty understanding his thoughts. I suppose I am too human. Yes.
You doing all right?
As well as can be expected. Thank you. I have not lost sight of our goal.
Oh, it's
The
great.
demon still eludes
I think I'm
us.
getting
You've
sick.
got a name now, right? What'd you say it was? Mel something.
Mel Carissa.
Great. That's something. So what's our play?
Sickness is all in your mind.
I was hoping you'd
Yeah.
ask that. We got lucky
I
last
just
time.
need to mind
The
power my
demon's
way
energy
through it.
signature had degraded
sick.
so badly,
Yeah.
it was hard to pinpoint where it had been. But this time, I had its name. That made the scan 10 times more precise.
So you found more locations?
Better, I pinpointed the point of most activity. The demon went all over the city, but there's one place it kept returning to again and again. I was even able to get an exact address.
And that place is...
2220 Arthur Avenue in the Bronx.
You're joking. You've got to be joking.
Does that address mean something to you?
Really? The place where you got possessed?
And where my brother and Sammy were shot.
Indeed. It does seem
Oh, no.
remarkably risky.
Look, I might not know a lot about demons, but the whole returning to the scene of the crime thing, it's bullshit. It never actually happens. So what the hell is going on?
2018?
Yeah, wasn't that long ago.
It is not a name I have heard of before.
That's 5
I
years
did
ago.
some
Fuck.
scrying last night.
Yeah, don't.
From the bits I've
Yeah,
been able to
yeah,
pick
well,
up,
yeah,
the name
20
Mel Caressa
1998 was
is
25 years
associated
ago.
with knowledge.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Knowledge.
that.
What does that mean?
I'm as lost as you are.
Sure.
Lead the...
Alright, who should we bring?
Hey, Eli, what you reading?
Not the cop.
Yeah.
Draft Week. It's a personal account of the 1863 draft riots.
And let's say not
If
Eli.
you wanted a
either.
personal account,
Not
you could
Eli.
ask me.
Someone
Yeah, otherwise I
Donna
feel
and Logan.
I know,
Sure,
but
because
I
otherwise
thought I'd read an
you're just
account
going
without
to set
gremlins
everything on
at
fire.
first.
But I like solving puzzles by
version is
setting
more
things on
accurate.
fire.
That's funny, but
Jesus, forget I asked.
Why wouldn't you want to play like that?
Brings
Oh,
back memories, doesn't
Hey,
it?
look,
You
it's
will.
the
Jake
bar.
and I came back here once, a few months after it happened, to see if Sammy or Jonah were haunting the place. We didn't find him. Still can't decide if I'm disappointed or
Am I
happy.
enjoying Unavowed? Yes.
Was the portal present as well?
No. No, it wasn't.
The portal is sealed. We are safe, for now.
A portal. Vicky was telling us about him the other day. This the same thing?
Yes, but portals like this take tremendous will and energy to create.
Okay, so what created this one?
That is a very good question.
Magic. I think magic created this portal. Okay. What's in the paper?
What did you find?
Looks like some handwritten notes.
Answer honestly. Does that resemble your handwriting?
Yes, this
Then
is
we
my
now know
handwriting.
for certain your demon was here.
What does it say?
Sharing a mind can be difficult. I have learned that it is important to keep a record of important thoughts and details before they get filtered out. Hence this journal. I have cast a veil over it as a precaution. I am still so weak. The city has become so ordinary, so mundane. The world has turned its back on all things magical, Even the local chapter of the Unavowed is a mere skeleton crew headed by an old fossil of a djinn. I do not foresee them being a problem. I am powerless here. Whatever magic the city possesses, it is stamped out and tucked away. I cannot access it. How to change this?
I see several options open to me.
A fossil of a djinn?
And in case I forget, the code to my desk locker is 0451.
0451.
Create poltergeists. General, get the merfolk to release the power. Get the dryad to release her power.
This is madness. The demon was creating spiritual unrest, filling the city with supernatural energy. This would explain why we have been so busy in recent months.
The Wall Street area. What if we corrupted Wall Street? Am I right, homies?
It already is corrupted.
Yeah, Manhattan's
Oh, that'd be
Chinatown.
pretty easy.
I sense a power there, something old and ancient but hidden. They put around,
Nah, Kurt Russell's around there to take care of it.
Brooklyn's Prospect Park. I could create a pocket realm of my very own, but I cannot create the door. Nothing works. I'll have to think on this.
This demon has certainly been busy.
Should have realized this pocket realm was a personal thing, only open from a place I have emotional connection to. But where? The answer was always Sammy's. The bar where I came into my new form.
So the demon created a pocket realm. That must be where it went.
You mean through that portal over there?
Is this the demon you let go in the early game?
This is the demon that was possessing me.
Oh, okay. What happened to that demon?
No.
We let it go back to
power.
Demon Land. So what now? Find a magic
No,
crowbar?
KK, you just made that up.
No, KK, he just made that up.
You did make that up, right?
There are bonds of energy holding the portal closed. I can sense them. And the bonds have frayed.
Frayed?
Yes. And quite recently, too.
This is because of us, isn't it? Going around and fixing things. Stopping what the demon did. There's less energy.
Oh, it's
to
almost
hold
like we
this
have to
thing closed.
solve all of these
Indeed.
mysteries in order to get the demon.
Come on, gang.
Come on, gang. The
Yeah.
notes mentions 3
Chinatown,
other neighborhoods.
Wall Street, and Prospect Park. We're ready when you...
Alright, Brooklyn, Wall Street, or Chinatown?
Chinatown.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Kurt Russell.
Smells good.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
I am
Really, the
envious.
joke in that
I
movie
smell
is that he's
trash.
a useless buffoon.
Rotting. Trash.
The greatest part of that movie is when the fight starts and he gets hit by some
Yeah,
flying
I'll
rubble and
tell
is out.
KK wants to remind us that she can't
Movie
smell
good.
at all.
It's been a while.
Very true. I apologize,
Doesn't have to be
KK.
white. You can watch it right now.
Don't. She's just messing with us.
I watched American Psycho.
Yeah, you totally...
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was alright.
What
I-
delicious Chinese food.
I liked the second half of that movie a lot less than the first half.
Huh. That was it?
Like
Bradley
actors-
Cooper has done good acting before.
That's not Bradley Cooper. I mean, he might be in that movie.
The
That's
food
like
here must have
Christopher
made
Bale.
quite an impression for your brain to
Wait,
remember
what?
it.
We know the demon.
American Psycho?
Hey,
No, oh, I thought you said
Perhaps.
Sniper.
No, I said
Yes.
American Psycho.
Oh, I thought you said American Sniper.
No, different movie entirely.
Yeah.
I cannot read.
Jeez. Yeah, I like American Psycho.
hey, KK. She says there's a piece of paper in there, but she can't read what it says.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it's that was. I think the second half of that movie is not quite as interesting. After his secretary leaves his apartment, when you're not sure if he's gonna actually kill her or not, is the last time I thought that movie was great. I don't know.
Oh, we can touch the dragon teeth. That probably
the
does
dragon
something.
The code for the dragon teeth is 0451.
Are you gonna stream tonight, Relkin?
No, I didn't have a good day. I'm not in a good mood.
Yeah, okay.
That's the prison they call the Tombs, isn't it? I might have had to bail my brother Joan out of there once or twice. The guy fell asleep.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what can I do for you? Who doesn't? It's not exactly a secret. The couple that runs the place was shot to death by their kid.
A kid?
It's insane, right? The Dragon Tree has been around for 60 years. Now this happens. Shame. The pecking duck was kind of amazing.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
Just why are you asking?
We are investigating what occurred.
Under whose
Montana,
authority?
you're the worst.
Our own.
Sorry, the case is closed as far as the cops are concerned.
Can't lie.
Oh, this is some lawful good paladin shit.
Yeah, she's
Get outta
half
here.
Jinn, so she can't lie.
This is the Tombs, dude. You're gonna have to be a... Like I said...
Half Jinn, you know, she never talks
Yeah.
about her other half. Just saying.
Half pirate.
You're not one thing.
Anyway, hey, we're going to the prison. Oh. Okay, we're gonna get arrested at some point during this sequence, clearly.
Hey, you guys need anything? Like they say, it could be you. If you want to give it a
I've met too many addicts who have lost their life
heritage.
savings playing the lotto. Gotta be careful with that stuff.
Hey man, I hear you. If I see anyone with an obvious problem, I send them on their way.
That's good.
Listen, I want everybody to
But it
know
just
I'm
means
half
they'll go
Jinn, but I don't
somewhere
want
else.
anybody to know I'm
Not
from
every time.
Connecticut.
No, you're right. Not every time.
Otherwise, how am I special then?
I'm
Wow,
the
this is
Adventure
gross.
Game Manderson, by the way. That's my
Doug
name.
Wang. Nice to meet you guys.
That's what I named my character.
Oh, that's right. You create a character in this game. That's
The Adventure Game Manderson. Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Do you know what happened there?
Yeah, it was like 3 months ago. You guys with the police? Because
We are not the police. We are here in another capacity. We want to discover what really happened here.
Huh. I knew it. I friggin' knew it. There's no way it happened the way they said it did. They said that Kevin Huang killed his parents. Shot them, I think. That's what they're saying, but I never believed it.
And why is that?
Because I know Kevin. I know his whole family. He wouldn't do anything, so... He just wouldn't do it, is all. Well, yeah, the Huangs run the Dragon Tree restaurant. Or, ran it. I mean, our families did business together for like 50 years. Mr. Huang bought all his raw ingredients from us. I don't want to brag, but we're the reason the restaurant was so popular. But I practically grew up with Kevin. He wouldn't do this. I didn't believe it then. I don't believe it now.
This smells of demon crime.
Because he adores his mom and dad. He practically worships them. Plus, he's a colossal wimp. He's 10 times smarter than me, but the kid wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone his parents. Kinda. Of course, he's pushing 70 these days, so it's more often than it used to be. Hey, looking's back at you.
Oh yeah, let's get some duck. Man, I could go for some good Chinese food.
not really a duck person.
Sit where you want. I'll be right with you.
I think I've gotten increasingly choosy about meat since I've gotten older.
You gonna look? I won the lottery. No big
deal. It saved your ass.
I'll kick your
I think
ass. Shut up.
You've gotten choosier about
I had some debts. Figured what the hell?
How much money did you
Part
want?
of it is dietary
50
stuff.
grand. It was enough.
Part of it is also
You
realizing,
wanna
like,
eat
you know,
something
I
or what?
don't like most steak.
I didn't feel shitty after eating a bunch of red meat.
Yeah.
It's amazing
nice
going
place.
down and like.
Nicer than here.
Here's the thing: if you eat like a big old steak and you have a couch to sit on and like 24 hours to not do anything, it's fine.
Those guys,
But,
I've
like,
been here for.
You gotta do something
This guy, if
afterwards
you
for
die
the
here,
next day.
it'll be because I strangle you.
I don't really want it.
What's there to say? It was
Need some
almost a
eggs.
decade ago.
I don't really like it going down either.
You wanna eat?
Let's talk to this businessman.
Uh-huh.
Hey. Hi, I'm Adventure Game Manderson.
Uh-huh. Nice to meet you, I guess. Now, do you mind? I don't know much. It wasn't my case.
Your case. So you are a police officer.
Huh. Yeah, you got me. Detective Sam Durkin, Midtown South.
Cop.
So you must know what happened there.
Nothing I can tell you. It was... Not much.
It's a good
I know
reply.
he's locked up in the tombs for killing his parents. From what I hear,
Anytime
the
they
case
say
is
anything,
open and
just
shut.
Cop.
Cop.
Yeah, it was a while ago. 10, maybe 15 years. Lucky break. You got her out of a bind.
What kind of bind?
Ain't my place to say. The food's okay. I mostly come for wing. The cook. She's good company. See what I mean? She's kept this place going for 30 years. Figure she must be doing something right.
You're just saying that because I let you smoke.
That too. Yeah, but I can't smoke inside, so what am I gonna do?
Yeah, whatever.
So, KK and I went to the North Woods earlier.
Whatever for.
Just to check. We wanted to see if your dad's spirit passed over. We didn't see anything, so I assume he's okay.
Father was
I mean, if you're happy,
creature
then don't
of
you?
spirit.
You have.
That was destroyed. There is no spirit to pass over.
God, it's so rude to mention that they don't have spirits.
So what happens to Jins like you and him? You know, after?
I do not know. Another mystery to be solved.
How's Trails of whatever go on?
Cold Steel?
Yes. Sorry, I don't know which one's which.
Trails
There's 1,000
of Persona. Sort of.
Yeah, a little bit.
I watched a little bit of one of the streams, and that seems like an anime goes to school and then fights demons kind of game.
I appreciate that they don't emphasize the school as much. You spend most of the game out of school.
She says...
Yeah. Alright, so...
So you really never worked with a bestower like me before?
This is true. We decided long ago that the
Okay,
Just
so
the
this
one
is
that
the
I-
loop. So I bet we have to talk our way into seeing the guy who's in jail.
There you go. Yeah, he's...
May we?
Are any of you on the... Kevin is... Look, I don't know all the details, but his files say he's under special observation due to psychological problems. His visitors are closely monitored. You need to be on an approved list before you can see him. Sorry. Well, if you like, I can submit a request.
The one I own is Trails in the Sky. Is that
Yeah.
That's the first
3 to 4 weeks,
Oh.
usually. The only
It's
way
great.
is to have a ranking officer vouch
It's
for
also
you. Ranking meaning detective
35
or higher.
hours.
Otherwise, I can't help
Oh, cool.
you. Yeah.
Get a
With the
ranking
fast forward
officer
feature.
to vouch for us.
It's great.
What a great idea. No,
As
this
I
is
understood. Sorry, go ahead.
hogwash.
Uh-huh. So?
That is.
I understand
not
this game was
currently
that it was
possible. We require special
100-hour
authorization.
game when I first tried to play it. So I started it and I was like, this is cool. I'll have to set aside some time to play it.
No, people who say that are
And-
people who don't use the turbo mode, and they're insane. It's the best fast forward feature any game has ever had.
Better than the one in the 12 remake.
If you see
Can you adjust that can you just bind that to a button?
Yes, it is
Okay,
bound
then
to a button even on consoles.
Then they just stole that
Like,
from Trails. That's great.
It's like
Every
normal-
RPG should have it.
It's
I'm
like
glad that
normal
they did it.
speed, 2 speed, and 4 times speed.
Yep, you can adjust
Which
it. Yep.
the only other game I know of, I guess Trails in the Sky now, but the only other game I know of that does that is Pillars of Eternity.
You can actually adjust it so it goes faster in battle or like faster outside of battle.
Yeah. Oh wait, Etrian Odyssey lets you, I think lets you make battles go faster. You can turn off animations anyway, which I did.
Yeah, SMT has done that for a long time.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 11.
Good. Or every RPG
Hey,
should
you
have
guys
it. They should all be implementing
Back
it.
at
Because, yeah, Trails in the Sky would definitely be like a 70, 80-hour game without it.
Oh, look at these winning lotto numbers. That probably means something. To someone.
Hey, you back at?
We need to, yeah, we just need to talk our way into letting us see this guy.
Like I said.
Like a good Steam Deck game at some point in the future.
Oh yeah, all of these games
There
are
is a
Steam Deck verified, by the
fiction
way.
about you that I am curious about.
What, watch I?
Yeah.
You are no warrior.
Cool.
Good.
I mean, the thing is, like, if it doesn't have super restricted DRM or anti-cheat,
You could just
You
do
can-
a pro.
you
You
can-
could just do a
you-
proton layer.
yeah, you can just get it to run under Proton these days.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too busy playing Nintendo GameCube games in bed like a savage.
I need to do more with my Steam Deck. It's a really good thing.
I feel like
Yeah,
I have the
sounds
wrong pairing of characters for this area.
That's great. See how it works.
So, I need to convince the detective to let me see Kevin Huang.
You do not.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that means.
It's yeah. It's like where are you going with this one?
And Mondana's only good for shooting swords.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Yes. In your vision.
Yeah, I get
you were
Noctis
holding
was
a
a
piece
very
of paper.
influential character. I understand.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I need to get up there. I need to get whatever in here.
Hey, KK. She says there's a piece of.
So I wonder, do I need to go back and switch out party members?
Maybe
Do you
you
have
could
to?
climb a step ladder.
I hope you don't have to. That was the thing about Resonance that drove me away.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently, Titty Rhythm, you can, there's a Chibi Noctis. Kids love Theatrhythm.
Theatrhythm. It's not that hard.
Oh, they made an. Oh, right, they made a new one.
Yeah.
This area?
Is it on Switch? Is it
Last
on,
time I was
is it
around
on
here,
Switch?
I'd only just
Because I got the one on 3DS
found myself
and didn't
wandering
play it
around.
much.
That's one great thing about this neighborhood.
Curtain Call was
Ended
great.
up finding a temple with a meeting in the basement, but it didn't matter. That piece of paper, visual.
Is there Chibi Aranea? That's the real question.
Oh,
Chibi Sydney?
jeez.
Oh yeah.
That
Look for the
version of
final-
Shiva, boy howdy.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
what's the
a-
problem?
Yeah.
Is it revealing or?
I'll just Damn
KK
boy,
wants to know
she
about
thick.
unicorns. Are they real too?
Well, let's Google this.
They were. They were hunted to extinction.
Oh,
centuries
cool.
ago.
Unicorns were
I
hunted to
mean-
extinction.
You're talking about Chibi Shiva in
No,
Theatrhythm,
it's
right?
not.
Yeah, but the Shiva from 15 is
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
I mean, listen, Shiva's been half naked,
Yeah,
close to naked for
but
her entire
listen,
existence.
so
You want to talk about thickness escalation? You should check out the varying portraits of Jean, the recurring character from the Suikoden series.
Yes. Oh,
But
yep.
she gets insane.
The fortune teller. Yes.
Yes. By 5, she is basically more hourglass figure than woman.
Yep. Okay, well, I can't switch out party members, which means I need to figure out a different way of...
Is it an Ivy scenario? Oh, it's crazier because Ivy never started off looking normal.
Who was this again?
I think it's spelled Jeanne.
Jean.
Jean.
She's the fortune teller in all the Suikoden games.
Yes. I think she's supposed to potentially be the carrier of a true rune. They just never dig into it because those games take place. One of them is 150 years before the rest of them. And
Yeah.
it's still there.
And that's 4. And we don't talk about Suikoden 4.
I do. It's a good game.
Are you
And
sure
don't
about
know
that?
You don't know any better because you played it for like an hour and
I
went
played it for 2
I made up my
hours.
mind.
What about Suikoden Tier Crease, which I'm seeing seeing on this
Suikoden
image
Tactics.
search
No, it's a different one. Your Grease is the DS game.
Yeah.
Tactics is also not very good.
here. Is it a traditional RPG?
Okay, how do I get up here?
Click on things.
If
Oh.
if Eli
Lionheart
was
was
here, he
Jean?
could have just set the paper lantern on fire. Which probably would have also
Jean in
set...
Tier Crease?
I don't know.
I was asking Lionheart. He said 6
Oh.
Suikoden games. Or maybe she was in Tactics. I don't know.
Does it, are there any like polls I can get? Any?
Oh, Soul Calibur. Okay.
Yeah, Ivy and Soul Calibur is another.
I mean,
case.
she's been crazy forever, but like,
Yeah.
Jean didn't start to get crazy until. I mean, I feel like they even took a step backwards at some point because I want to see in 4, I think that might have been like her outfit was revealing, but her figure wasn't as crazy.
Yeah.
And then in 5, when they made her polygonal, she's just
Yeah,
a lot.
I fail.
A lot of woman?
A lot of woman.
A whole lot of woman. I mean, listen, if I type in Jean Suikoden 5.
Redone.
Just look at the Suikoden fandom wiki and compare the concept art for the character. Hey, can we get a broom or something?
Back at.
Alright. Time to look it up. Yeah, there's not a
No,
highlight
she was
every
always
interactable
crazy.
item thing. Alright, let's see. Are there any... No, there are no facts for Unavowed on Game Facts. Does that mean I have to use the Steam
head?
guides?
What is worse? Game Facts or Steam Guides? Probably Steam
Alright,
Guides.
Chinatown.
Steam
Anyway.
Guides, it varies. Like there are, I've
know.
occasionally run
I'm
across like the most incredibly useful, like specific stuff you can imagine, and other times you're just like, well, there's nothing of value here. Game Facts, I feel like at least there's like a general quality, even if there's trash in there, but like there's often
Yeah.
When I'm
a good
when I'm
one.
looking for something specific, I would usually just put Reddit on the end of my Google search and see if there's a thread about it on there.
And I remember that for especially for JRPGs, you end up seeing a lot of like the same people make a bunch of them. Like there's a person that goes by Alex that made a ton of shit, and it's all incredibly good.
Alright.
Just that's his thing in life.
Yeah.
Go to work, come home, make JRPG
Okay, good.
guides.
This version doesn't have the Chinatown sequence. Because this person never finished their guide. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, no one bothered to go to Chinatown and do the guide.
I just googled Chinatown guide, and here's one. I don't know if it's actually going to be
Just send
useful
it to
for
me.
you.
Going to
I don't
die
know if this.
alone.
I don't know how useful this is going to be for you.
Ugh, I hate. Oh, okay. Okay, fuck you, video game.
Yeah, ask
Why?
Kiara.
What happened?
I had to ask
Sorry.
Wandana to climb on the thing.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your party members.
There is something in here. Some kind of paper.
So what is it?
See for yourself.
It's a lotto ticket. Oh, it's a winning lotto ticket.
Lottery ticket? Are demons a gambler? Is that it?
Yeah, but what are we talking about? Are we talking about like the Powerball? Are we talking about like
Gambling
the
addict I ever met would do that.
like the one that doesn't pay out more than like 4 figures?
Yeah.
Apart from the obvious, very boring. You know where this question's going. What would you do if you won the lottery?
Yeah.
Looks like you bought a lotto ticket.
Once again, what
Sure,
lottery?
I can do that.
The big one.
Okay, the big one, as
You
opposed
don't
to
have.
like.
You never have to work again. You have hundreds of
No
millions of
way.
dollars.
Here,
Oh, I
take
mean,
it back.
even the Powerball.
Is there a problem?
Like, I mean, I
No,
guess
but
if it
Kevin
didn't
Huang
pay out for a
bought this
long
ticket.
time, after taxes, you
Back
probably
at
would make 9 figures. But if we're talking like never work again money, I think I'd be really boring. It'd be like,
Jesus,
okay, like I'm gonna
winning
pay
lottery
for
ticket.
like my
Indeed,
dad's house
for
to
the
get properly
$50,000
renovated
jackpot.
and get insulation in all its walls.
A shame we cannot
Yeah.
keep it.
I
And
just
then
looked
other
it up.
boring
It's
shit.
There's no gambling addiction.
Current Powerball, but I just
There
looked
is
up is
that. And it
$653
would
million.
also attract
So
attention.
yes, winning hundreds of millions
Yeah.
is
It is
very
not paid out in a
possible.
while, I guess. Wow.
Yep. I mean, apart from the obvious, pay off all
If
debts
we
and
are
make
being
sure my parents are
technical,
good to go
you
for
did
the
not
rest of their life.
actually purchase the ticket.
Uh,
But we are making
I feel like
two
I'd be a very
assumptions.
boring person.
We need to learn
Oh,
why
yeah,
this
no,
ticket
I
was
get a
purchased
nice
in the
place.
first place.
Yeah, I'd get like a nice place, and
I
I
get that rowing machine.
get what
Finally.
machine?
I get that rowing machine finally.
Rowing machine,
Rowing machine.
rowing. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, definitely getting fit would be a thing.
Well, it could be you, I guess. You asked
Uh,
me.
I get fixed. I'd fuck
Might not
around.
be-
I'd learn to cook. I'd learn to speak
Uh-huh.
German. I'd travel.
Like I said.
And then I'd probably spend most of my time just hanging out and trying to meet people.
But like, a good question that I've thought of is like, how you're essentially changing social classes without really having support. Like, how would that
Having the support.
For real?
It is the
without having
that's
like
Kevin's ticket,
suddenly
right?
there is
That is
something
right.
massive
The
that
ticket's
separates
registered
you from everything else, everyone else
As
you
far as I'm
know.
concerned,
I
it's a
wouldn't
loaded gun.
tell anybody apart from my
Okay,
immediate. And even then,
But they're gonna.
I might
Yeah.
only tell my.
Yeah, that doesn't make
But
any
like the
sense.
big question
I
of
mean,
like, what do you
who
do for a
does
living
that?
is gonna pop
Win the
up. What are you
lottery
gonna
and then
tell
commit
people?
murder? That's crazy.
I've seen crazier. Believe me.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. I knew it. Kevin's innocent. Whatever you guys
I
are
probably
doing.
wouldn't tell him anything. I'd just like, yeah, no, I found work. Found different work.
Oh yeah, I got a job
I would just dodge the question. like
hiding
crazy, like,
in my palatial manner, becoming
I'm between
germaphobe.
jobs right now.
Oh, I wouldn't tell them where I live. I've been like, no, you can contact me. I'll
He did.
Yes.
see you at
Let's not
Thanksgiving.
jump-
Indeed. He wins prize money and then commits murder.
But they'd eventually find out, and I'd
I
just be like,
don't see
This is new
Okay.
evidence.
we.
Yeah.
There's no we. The case is closed.
I
It doesn't have to do with anything. Sorry, I can't help you.
like an old school video game.
You mean
collection,
Wing and
because
Kevin?
It would be nice.
Looks like it. Lucky.
It's
Yeah, I don't
it's
trust
too
that kind of luck.
expensive.
They won 10 years
But
apart
like,
from each other.
if you
You're
have
telling
money
me
to
they're
throw
related?
around, whatever.
Look, I'm in the program. I've met tons of guys who throw thousands of dollars at lottery tickets. They all hope for the big payout, but it never comes.
I didn't think that would
Not
be
for a single
surprising
one
in
of
this
them.
group, but
And now I meet two from the same block? Come on.
I don't see the problem here.
You are lying, detective.
Excuse me?
I spoke clearly enough. You are lying. You do see the problem here. And I believe it concerns you.
hey, Gina.
Nah.
Believe. is that you should quit while you're ahead.
Look, we don't want any trouble. We're here to help.
Help?
You there?
I did nothing wrong.
I am. It's
You are
my audio
telling
cut out
the
for a second.
truth.
I'm solving supernatural
Does
mystery
anybody else know that
crimes.
Kevin bought that lottery ticket? Damn it. But I suppose it doesn't matter.
Oh,
who
it's after
knows.
7. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be back in a bit.
Somebody else will too.
Need to go to sleep.
Without a doubt. It would be best
to go to sleep
if
in a
we
bit,
got
but
to the bottom of the mystery before
I,
that happens.
Took
And
a
you can do that by
slight
talking to
break
Kevin?
from being
Try.
in the talking space.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever straightforward, is it? Okay.
You feel like talking again?
You blab to the.
We will tell.
Yeah. I watched a little basketball. I had a drink to wet my throat.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I can talk.
I swallowed pieces of garlic.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's
Cleared
awesome.
Cleared out my fucking sinuses.
Feel better?
I mean, I'm still coughing.
Hey,
haven't heard you
so
cough
I just
this
got a
entire
weird
time.
phone call. I don't know who you guys are or
Did you
how
swallow
you
pieces
pulled
of
that
garlic
off,
on
but
purpose
Kevin's
as
yours if you wanna
a
talk to
folk
him.
remedy?
Uh, Yeah, it's just a way of clearing out your sinuses when... I don't actually believe in the... I mean, garlic does have a shitload of vitamin C in it, but...
Well, it didn't. You mean it didn't chase the vampirism out of your sinuses?
Out of my throat.
You've got authorization.
Go Bulls, says Lionheart. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I don't think it's gonna work out for them. Is that little blue orb the spirit guide?
You.
Yeah,
KK?
that's KK.
Help? Help? You come here to gloat? Is that it?
Did you take
What
the
do you
spirit
want?
medium instead of
The fire magic man? Yeah.
fire guy? Yeah. Did you get to assemble your squad?
Yeah, you get to pick your... This definitely feels like there is a little bit of Mass Effect in here. Because it seems like there's also a decent amount of unique dialogue for each pairing of party members.
You're kidding, right? I don't believe this.
Oh, the
Officer
Bulls.
Chan, it's him.
Oh, the Bulls
It's
beat the
him.
worst team in the league.
Huh?
Go
The one
Bulls.
I told you about. The guy that killed my parents.
Game I was watching,
It's
two
your
people got
fault.
ejected
This
because
is
someone
all your
someone
fault. I
into the
can't
nuts.
put her back.
Hit them in the nuts.
No, Arby, stop it. Don't turn into Brad.
Kevin, calm down. You promised.
This is the
Not
way
everything
it
is Mass Effect. No, listen. There was only one video game with party members and storytelling, and it's called Mass Effect.
This isn't over.
I mean, in the 7th generation, kind of.
Okay.
It sure is
he's
good that
cooling
it
off in his
invented
cell.
having
You see what
interchangeable
I was
party
telling
members.
you?
Yeah.
Dragon.
I'm glad that invention happened.
Allowed
It really
Dragon
changed
Age
games.
Only what's in the
to
report.
exist.
It happened after
Yep.
hours. A
Which
neighborhood
definitely
gunshot,
had
they
no
called
prior
cops.
influences
They found
No.
Mr. and Mrs. Wong dead
I,
on the
for
floor
one,
of
am
the
glad
restaurant,
that
shot at
Mass
point
Effect
blank
was able to
range. Kevin was
influence
standing in the
Chrono
corner
Trigger
holding a gun
Yeah.
and
into
talking to
having
himself.
multiple party
The bullets
members
found in
with
the
different
bodies matched
dialogue.
the gun. Kevin didn't even process when
You
they
know,
arrested him.
hey,
He
yeah.
was innocent. You think he
My
would have said
favorite-
something at the time.
And that's all you got?
Okay,
And
but
that's all I got.
let's talk about
Aside from his personal
Chernobylite.
effects.
No, not poor Dragon Age. Dragon Age knows what it did.
Dragon Age is just Neverwinter Nights with party members.
No,
Hell yeah,
Dragon
Chrono
Age
Cross
is
I'm just joking.
is BioWare's fucking bootleg. We don't have the D&D license anymore. D&D game. I read Game of Thrones once. What if we did that?
No, there wasn't much. According to his file, he just had his wallet on
And
him.
yet there were somehow less
and some
boobs than
papers were
Game of
folded up in there
Thrones.
too. Seemed like nothing, but we scanned them anyway. Procedure and all.
Video games are
Maybe
soft.
I mean, I guess so. Here you go.
All right, now we're gonna solve the puzzle of the
Chrono Cross story time. Everyone remembers when you have the skeleton
just a few
clown
days before the
instead
murder,
of
but everyone around here
some
shops at
other
that place. Not like it
fun
means it.
guy. You get different dialogue.
I mean, kind of. A lot of the time it's the same dialogue with a different fun accent.
Never. I played some Chrono Cross, but never much of it. Meanwhile, I
Brayden.
love Chrono Trigger.
Brayden, who's your favorite Chrono Cross miscreant?
My favorite Chrono Cross miscreant is Poshel. Because he's fucking useless, and he's a big old dog with a lisp.
He's a big old dog with a lisp. Only does physical attacks. He's real
Really?
bad.
Was Kevin right?
Like
Did you do it?
that game is almost entirely
Look on
joke
your
characters
face.
if
I'm
you think about
joking.
it, which is the best
Kevin's
part.
been saying all sorts of crazy stuff since he's got here. Besides, it's pretty open and shut.
Except for the racist Chinese caricature whose name I forget.
Hell if I know. Looks like some
It's
kind
not
of
good
whatever it
though.
means.
I remember the name
Yeah.
being bad also. Braggy's pretty fun. The baby dragon who's also got a lisp. Starkey is also great. That is a good call out. Goblin is a shark. Starkey is also great. I like that Starkey is story critical. You can't miss Starkey.
I'm gonna get a drink of water, so I will let you two bullshit.
Oh, thank goodness. Starkey's, yeah, he's a cool alien who's here to shoot a ray gun and live in his little ship. And you need to get that ship so that you can fly across the moon like fucking E.T. That shit on everyone you loved in Chrono Trigger. They're fun ghosts, Lionheart. They're still there. They're just fun ghosts.
See, that's a big part of the reason I don't want to play. I want to play Chrono Cross. Some part of me does, but also like will this make me retroactively feel bad about Chrono Trigger? Because
No.
I played Chrono Trigger when I was in college, and I wasn't having the best time in college. And like that ending of Chrono Trigger, which is like so happy and so like everything is gonna be fine. It's this amazing, adventurous thing, and always brought a smile to my face. And then hearing that Chrono Cross kind of just shits all over a lot of that. Like all these people died awful deaths. Really,
not all of them.
Not all of them.
So when you think of Chrono Trigger, of course, the first character you think of is Shala, the girl who's in the Kingdom of Zeal, who gets like 3 minutes on screen.
She has a bad ending anyway. She's an interesting character. And she doesn't have much time on screen, but like the little bit of time she's on screen is pretty interesting.
Well, what if that was the center of the game? What if the center of the game is what happened to her?
That's an interesting concept. Because like there's a lot more.
Trying to answer that.
I don't know. There's some more stuff you could explore there.
I mean, a lot of Chrono Cross, like as you said, right? All the characters you love from Chrono Trigger, they're not there. Their stories are barely continued. It's kind of its own thing. Because for some reason, someone thought that Shala was what they should continue from Chrono Trigger. But as its own standalone goofy thing, it is remarkable in its goofiness. Oh, Yatsu saying, what if the game was stupid long and none of the characters mattered? Starkey matters to me, damn it.
Suggest that Magus is around, but not okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I don't. There's so many other RPGs I could play. I don't necessarily want to spend time playing one that may or may not shit on my memories of one of my favorite RPGs.
What if I let me just name some of the characters that you can recruit to your party. See if this does anything for you.
I already know there are like 100 of them.
Fun guy. He's a fungus man. He's a man who ate a bad mushroom and is turned into a fungus man. Not do anything for you.
No.
Skelly. He's a skeleton clown. You have to find each of his body parts strewn throughout the world. And his one desire is to tell his grandmother he's okay. But he's a skeleton clown, so he's dead.
If the best thing they can do is a joke character that I could just make in like Divinity, then I don't necessarily.
What if they were all joke characters and there were like 100 of them?
I could play Suikoden or something.
Yeah. What if there was a kung fu chef? Okay, there's a wrestler character. He's a wrestler. His name is Greco. He is a luchador and a priest.
A lucha priest?
He's
Those
a
feel like they're
lucha
mutually
priest.
exclusive.
He exercises and exercises.
You're not selling me. Like, this sounds fun, but like for 100 hours, that's the joke.
You don't
Or
have
50
to
hours,
play.
or however long it takes.
Yeah.
Which game?
Yeah, Chrono Cross.
Oh, yeah.
Hey
Yeah, I'm
guys.
just
Chrono
kinda-
Cross.
Yeah, famous Chrono Trigger hater Relkin over here.
I don't hate it. I
How
just
do you
think
feel about
I think it's
I know.
mediocre.
How do you feel about Chrono Cross?
But it's goofy
It's
as
cool.
hell.
All right, so it's 5, 6, and 2.
5,
Goblin,
6, 2.
Goblin with a shark is a shark says you can't make an alien with a ray gun in Divinity. That's a great point.
That is true.
You can pretend.
You could make a lizard
it's
man
8,
who
5,
can breathe
1.
fire. You can make a skeletal necromancer who absorbs all the blood that he makes other people spill.
Well, there's a character
Basically
called
never
Mojo.
die.
There's a character called Mojo.
Mojo
in,
Jojo?
In Chrono Cross, and he's a voodoo doll.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Comes to
he's
life.
terrible. Like 90% of your characters in Chrono Cross.
It's pretty
I have
fast.
a French clown that disagrees.
It appears this
Yeah,
was
the French
scene
The
clown.
French
He's
clown whose entire
Oui, oui.
Carl.
oui oui
Not
moi.
getting any vibes either. If anyone's haunting this place,
For moi?
keeping nice and quiet.
The cat man is the problem.
Hon hon hon.
There's a doctor who's also a surfer.
I really like some of the music I've heard from Chrono Cross.
Chrono
Like,
Cross's
music-
soundtrack is unimpeachably amazing.
Yeah.
One of the
And that-
best JRPG soundtracks from that era. In an
I know,
era
I watched-
where JRPG soundtracks are all bangers.
I watched the opening cinematic to that as a kid on repeat because at the time the graphics were crazy.
They were crazy, and the sound of the
Yeah,
opening
the sound-
cinematic is sick.
All right.
The opening
Violin.
isn't the opening screen of that game is just like mostly underwater, isn't it? Because I remember seeing that like a couple years ago and thinking, "Holy shit, that was a PS1 game."
Yeah, it's a lot of water cinematics and stuff. It's
Yeah.
cool.
It's like the intro
Okay.
to Kingdom Hearts.
What if I told you there's a character named Pip who is a Pokemon?
It seems the Wong
Uh-huh.
family lived above
And you
their
can
place of
evolve
business.
him in different directions depending
Convenient.
on how you play the game with him.
And
He'll
the
turn
entire-
into an angel or
yeah.
a devil.
And
He's a Chow.
and that entire mechanic is a nightmare, and you're never going to use it, like a lot of the weird, unique stuff.
He's a Chow.
It seems to be a book of Asian
People
myths
love
and
chows.
legends. It
It's
appears
true.
Quite
They're like Tamagotchis,
expensive.
but worse.
That's one word for it.
Yeah.
This is one of the biggest books I've ever seen.
There is an index at the back if you desire to look up something
Maybe
specific.
better.
Anyway,
Right.
I do have like some interest in playing it, and maybe I will at some point. I don't know.
It's a fun. You don't have to play it more like. It's
Just be aware it
it's a
exists.
sight.
Oh,
it's a
look
sight.
who's here. Look who's here. It's
I've
the
been here
it's
for a while.
the
Is it KK?
it's KK, the adventure game spirit.
Gino, what's your favorite PS1 RPG that's not got Final Fantasy in the name?
Legend of Legaia. That's a canonical answer.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I know he likes it a lot.
I like it a lot. It's fun. I mean,
Did you ever
if I
get
had
further than like 5 hours into it?
I've beaten that game.
Okay, then you're aware of just how like the story, which kind of actually seems cool and is a cool vibe, just like falls
I
off the
do
face
not
of the
know.
cliff.
It drags. I do like at the end where they're just like, "Hey, we're gonna just fucking kill everyone we care about."
Remember like the most of like the back half, which is just
That's
like I
right.
guess we're going forward.
Gino, you've never played a Lunar game or a Valkyrie profile game, have you?
No, he was too
Lionheart.
busy.
I
He was
think
too busy
Lionheart might be-
playing sports and kissing chicks.
And you've never played Suikoden?
I
I
think-
have Suikoden into. I haven't played it yet.
I
but
think
have.
Lionheart might be mildly offended that you picked Legend of Legaia.
There are two Breath of Fires.
Breath of Fire
There's
3 is great.
There's at least 2 good front mission games that are worth
Star
going back
Ocean, Lunar.
There's a ton of great games on that. It was the golden era of that.
Lunar has Galleon, yes.
Yes.
I don't.
No.
No.
Galleon, yes.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Did Lionheart just
Yes,
try to
it
explain
appears
to
the
me that
Huangs
there's a
grew the
Final
food to
Fantasy
be
V
served.
port?
Quite practical.
It's weird. Hey, guess what game I've been
He's
playing
been
on
playing.
Wiki every day for
he's been
2
playing
weeks?
the wrong version of Final Fantasy V, and God grace be with you.
Flourishing.
Okay,
And
Wyvern.
is that a
Yeah,
banana
yeah, he
tree?
knows. Okay, good,
Quite
good. He knows
impressive.
about that one. Yes.
It is
Okay,
no
good,
small feat
good.
to keep a banana. I do not
Yes,
see how
the I mean, my rationale is I just haven't played as many of the PS1. Like, I didn't get very
You're
many
really
of those
gonna rank
games. My-
Legend of Legaia over fucking Vagrant Story?
That's hard.
I like playing Legend of Legaia more than I like playing Vagrant Story, though I like the idea of Vagrant Story more than I like.
Let's stop giving him shit about this. I have a better
extensive
question.
one.
Gina, have you played Legend of Legaia 2 Dual Saga?
No.
And the
You should
most
play that.
recent name is Kevin.
I'll check it out
preceded
someday.
by-
I'm glad this conversation sparked some people
I
just
detected
in
no falsehood
bewilderment
from
at
her,
your choice.
But it seems she has.
Well,
a lot
I
to
wasn't
tell.
allowed to pick an FF game, Lionheart.
Yeah.
They told me specifically
Know
I
what
wasn't
game
allowed to pick
does?
the one
Yeah.
that I played the most.
Because you would have picked.
Know what
Final
game does the
Fantasy
Legend
IX.
of Legaia combo system better? Xenogears, and it has mechs, and yeah,
And
the
also
second.
And trading cards.
Yeah, and
Only
it's
one
amazing.
disc.
It's amazing.
They actually they reference that in that new game.
Hi-Fi Rush,
in a way
yes.
that's incredible.
There's
I was so taken aback
an
by it.
extended Xenogears bit in Hi-Fi Rush that made me lose it.
So I take it as
Did you see Min Max force the creator of Hi-Fi Rush to explain the story of Xenogears in 5 minutes?
Yeah, that sounds like something they would do.
Is Xenogears in? Is there stuff?
That's
in
literally
Hi-Fi
the
Rush
robot
about-
womb lady game that we did.
Oh,
No, that's Xenosaga. You
Xenosaga. Xenogears is the one
Gino?
with the guy with the ponytail, right?
Yeah, Faye.
Okay.
Gina, play the first hour of that game.
Xenogears? Sure.
Just play the first hour of that game and then tell me if you want to continue playing.
I think that Gina would like Parasite Eve.
It's a low commitment.
Parasite Eve is a fucking banger.
Parasite Eve.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Parasite Eve is not a PS2 game.
I thought we were doing PS1 games.
Yeah.
No, somebody said that's a PS2
Paperwork.
game, right? I think he's talking about Parasite Eve. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, I
Yahtzee
said
was referring
Parasite
to.
Eve 1.
Yeah.
First two are PS1. Third birthday is
Yeah.
PSP.
Paperwork.
The
is-
PSP game is absolute dog
Yes.
shit.
Except for that shower sequence.
Oh,
it means Legaia 2. Yeah, Legaia 2 is PS2.
Oh, okay.
So just to defend myself and my lack of RPG knowledge, my parents did not like buy me a lot of video games for the
That's fair.
PlayStation.
I'm happy you have a game you love. I was just like, I thought it was fun to see everyone just explode at your choice. That was funny.
I mean, my choices would have been that Vagrant Story or fucking.
Am I the only person here that's actually played all of Vagrant Story?
And beat it, I think.
Yeah, in this
finally.
call, yes. In this call, yes, I think.
Sorry, Chris, what did you say?
I just
Lionheart has played Vagrant Story.
I will say that I knew what the end strategy was for the
Yeah,
final
that's one of
boss, so
ours.
yes.
Kevin
Oh,
bought some
yeah,
stuff from
that's
his-
not even
well,
the main problem. Remember when you get to the center of the city and all those great cutscenes just stop for like 8 to 10 hours? And you just dungeon crawl
That doesn't
with
sound
that
like
combat
the worst-
system?
that
With
doesn't
that
sound like-
terrible combat system?
That doesn't sound like the worst thing to me.
You know nothing.
Everybody shuts up for 12 hours and I can just play the fucking game.
Oh,
That's
you
not
need
what
to
you want.
realize what the game is. You need
I
to-
know.
It's the Parasite Eve combat system, but like needlessly complicated. It's miserable.
I really like when my weapons just run out of durability for no reason.
Oh,
It
that's
does
not a
happen
problem.
in that, right?
No, it's more that like, oh, sorry, your weapon didn't have enough beasts. You're fucked.
Oh, right. Right.
You didn't bonk against enough beasts, so this boss fight will take 3 hours.
Yeah, while you do single-digit damage to it. But don't worry, you'll eventually hit that point where now you have, 45 beasts or whatever. Now you do more than 5 damage a hit.
Right.
Ugh. God, that fucking game. What a great opening 10 hours.
Yeah.
What a great opening 10 hours, and maybe one of the most technically impressive games I've ever played.
Yes, it's incredible to look at.
I mean, the fact that it's 47 megabytes is astounding.
Wait, Vagrant Story can't be. It can't be 47 megabytes.
It is 47
Yeah.
megabytes.
On a PS1 disc, it can hold
Yeah.
700.
Yes. It's a staggering achievement what they did.
That is some incredible compression.
Not even compression. I don't think it was.
It's not compression because the PS1 would have to like. I guess it can't be because the PS1's processor would have to.
Well, they don't have any. They don't have hardly any pre-rendered cutscenes, so it's all in-engine stuff. They just optimize the shit out of the engine. But
And it
like the
looks
camera
great.
work, the camera work that they did with this in-engine camera for a PlayStation 1 game,
like models, they're so expressive. They did such a great job. The direction, the
You said
shot
there-
composition, it's
You
so
said
good.
you said there's no cutscenes. It's all in-engine stuff, and that makes sense.
and
That makes a
like,
lot more sense.
they did lighting in that game for the character models, but all of the lighting is pixel work. So like they do shading, all of it. So instead of having dynamic light sources, they would, based on your proximity to light sources, would just change the pixels on the character model. Like incredible shit like that to just make it feel so real and bespoke without just completely destroying your.
I've
Are there-
solved the mystery.
Are there voices? Is it voice?
I look at this receipt
Okay, is it
versus
voice?
the amount
No,
spent.
there's no voices.
There's no voices, but like there is
you don't need
dynamic
it.
camera angles.
The writing is top notch.
And it's very comic booky.
If we're gonna praise the writing, like also an industry standard for how to localize a video game
Yep.
Yes.
into English.
Hey, Chris, are you gonna
It
stream
is the
tonight?
best-
Sure.
It is the
Okay.
best written ID for this game.
Because I'm
Okay, so
starting to.
I'm watching a
better.
cutscene on YouTube, and this guy blinks, and I'm like,
Hey, you guys-
well, that didn't happen back
Kevin
then.
bought some stuff.
He
Both
blinks. Like you
documents list two different
look
amounts
at
of
the
money.
characters in
Give me a minute,
Vagrant
I'm gonna go
Story, and then you look at the characters in Metal Gear, and
Mr. Huang
I
will
mean,
have to call the
they're
credit
both
card company. Jesus,
sounding
what am
for
I
the
saying?
time. Vagrant Story, like
We found a note
it
written
looks
by
better
the
than
owner.
a lot of
Your
PS2
line-
games.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
I don't know if I'd say
honest,
that.
It's best
Just
in the long run,
artistry-wise, you know.
whatever.
Okay, yeah,
If you
that.
think I'm lying,
I can definitely see where Final Fantasy 12 got its inspiration, like its
for
visual
sure.
inspiration from this.
I mean, they're both. It's set in Ivalice. It
Tell
is set
us
in the
the
same.
truth
like,
this time.
centuries
Your
before
skill
the
at
events of
falsehood
Vagrant Story.
is lacking.
Seriously,
But,
being honest.
I would
is
say it was a very late PS1 game, and it also
It was like
None of you
2001,
are
wasn't
cops, are you? You gotta
yeah,
say if you
I
are.
mean,
that's
they
the
mastered
rule, right?
it's
No,
dark magic. That
none of
thing's
us are cops.
so small, file size wise.
Okay,
When I downloaded
yes,
it, I thought there
you
was a
got me.
mistake.
Kevin
I thought
bought some
my
hibiscus roof from
my
me.
system just had an error and gave
Sure.
up halfway
I am
through.
Familiar
Hey,
with
Braden.
it. Where is it?
It's not
Yes.
on any of the shelves.
I
It's not
apologize
exactly
for all the talking
legal.
over your
Ah.
adventure.
You run a black market.
No, Jesus,
Sorry.
no, it's harmless.
Sorry, Vagrant Story
Really, it
activated
just
me.
puts you to
I don't
sleep.
Yeah,
want to play
somebody
it
said
again.
Vagrant Story, and I just started
like
seeing
nobody
red.
ever got addicted to sleeping pills before.
Hey, you wanted honesty.
How's
you got it.
how's your man
Do
with his
you
floating orb?
Want some? $20 for 2 doses.
And are you okay?
I was coughing.
Sure.
Fuck this.
Just dissolve half of it in
Helping
hot water.
because his throat hurts.
Back at
So. Yeah.
Anyway.
How are the adventures?
Oh, it's going all right. We found out we compared receipts to solve a puzzle,
Yeah.
just like in real life.
Which borough are you in now?
We're in Chinatown.
The usual practice
Oh, cool.
is to,
No, I do some folks who lived in Chinatown. Chinatown's cool.
if you want to
Okay.
make tea,
Braden, when you're ready. Oh wait, I need to make sure that the stream is okay.
Food is very good, as you would imagine.
I recommend it. Yeah, I recommend food.
Looks like the gas.
I'd have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Sandwiches as a dinner, criminally underrated.
Agree?
Yeah, I wanted to make something bigger, but fortunately was absent from the kitchen for
I don't
bad
know,
reasons.
it's just my line of work. I come back home, I'm fucking tired. It's like I don't want to fucking cook. And it's like I also need to watch the amount of fast food that I'll eat, because if I blow a fast food meal on Wednesday, then that means I might be erring towards like 2 meals in a week, fast food. So I'm trying to watch that shit.
Yeah.
That's wise.
That's good, Chris.
If I eat a sandwich for dinner, I usually try to eat it later in the evening. Otherwise, I'll wake up hungry in the middle of the
Oh.
night. That's not good.
You don't want to eat too close to bed. That's bad.
Oh, I
That's
don't
how you
know.
get
I
Like an hour and a
actually-
half.
I,
That's the
I
best.
actually find it easier to fall asleep when I have a full stomach.
No,
Yeah.
that's not the point though. It's that you need to make sure it's like all properly digested through your system.
Okay, but Relkin, I've heard this discussion before, and like if I'm at all hungry when I lay down, I will not be able to sleep.
Yeah,
I
it's
used
a
to-
fine line of like when to eat
And
so
you just-
that you are not hungry going to bed, but also to where you've digested it enough.
I used to
Science
eat
is weird.
I used to eat like a couple of saltine crackers right before going to bed.
Question about Fireman Engage. I would love to
dad-
answer questions.
My
That's
dad was.
psychosomatic at some point.
I would catch him eating like, cause I have a really bad sleep schedule. But I catch my dad eating when I used to live with my parents, milk and pretzels, because he would wake up and it's like, can't fall asleep if I'm hungry, can't do it.
Yeah,
I have a
did
different little quirk, and this I'm not gonna say this ruined my last relationship, but it definitely was something that my previous person that I was dating, they thought it was incredibly weird. I can't sleep if my feet are cold, so I sleep with socks.
Okay.
No matter what.
I mean, that's
They're
not
clean. I
weird.
always make sure that I wear clean socks. I don't wear day-old socks, but I
So
sleep with socks.
I have that same issue, but a different wrinkle to it. I can't sleep when my feet are cold, but I also have a really hard time going to sleep when I'm wearing socks. So I usually have like an extra blanket, like
I have to
below
find a
the
way
knee.
to heat up this water.
I have
If
to-
only
I-
I had someone who could do fire.
Very
magic.
often, I have to sleep with socks.
Okay.
You know, Braden,
That's-
when your only tool is a man with fire magic, you start to see everything as flammable material. Just saying.
I'm gonna next TTRPG
Wow.
group. I'm gonna make a pyromancer.
Can't you just go buy a lighter real quick? Surely somebody has like
This is an
$10
adventure
in
game.
their
This is an
pocket.
adventure game.
We're in Chinatown.
I just
Who would
spent
have
20
fire?
bucks on hibiscus.
Yeah.
It's raining,
Also,
so we will
in
have
terms
fire.
of sleeping with your feet out, I have to have my feet out.
Still there? The
I like
parchment is
cold
over
feet.
a century old.
Regino,
You
isn't
just
it
like
Pete?
cold.
It is still there.
Isn't
Yeah.
it Pete who says he always has to sleep with the window open?
Why what?
And he
You
keeps
are
getting sick, but he
It's
doesn't
something to
care.
do with the lottery, isn't
I
it?
don't remember if Pete has
I-
that
That's crazy.
specific proclivity.
Also,
that
yes,
sounds like
yeah,
him.
the cold does not make you sick. That's
He
bullshit.
died.
It makes it easier for you to get sick.
Yeah, makes you more susceptible.
Depends on how cold.
I
It needs to
wouldn't
be a
feel
certain
comfortable
level
leaving
of cold.
my window open all night.
If you want
I
to
just
No,
think
I would
of
not be
identity.
comfortable with that. I do usually turn the heat down in my house down to like 60 something.
No, turn it off.
No, it gets too cold over here to turn it off.
No, when it gets below freezing,
It
you
gets in the early. It gets in the low 20s here at
I'm
night.
notorious. I don't use the heater.
Back at?
What the hell?
Person.
Well, it doesn't get dangerous.
Oh shit! The banana ghost.
Excuse me? What?
The banana ghost.
Hey
Tell me more about this banana ghost.
banana ghost. You want to look at my goods?
I'm a fragrant plant, all right.
And Lionheart has a
Have you
question
decided what you
in
want
chat.
to look up?
Yeah.
About, I guess, a game called Engage. Should
Fire
they
Emblem
adopt all the
Engage. Yeah.
animals?
I mean, you can.
Should they though?
There's no reason not to.
Okay. I feel joy in your heart, Lionheart. Some animals.
Oh. Yep. Banana ghost.
Can you send your ghost to find the banana ghost?
I need to make a sleeping potion. But I need to figure out how to heat up the water first.
I wonder if this game has any references to the Blackwell games. Because this definitely feels like it's probably in the same universe.
Does Engage have durability?
No, it does not.
Does
Staves
not?
have durability, but weapons
Fantastic.
do not. So you can use your silver sword as much as you want.
I feel like they should also take it away from like staves and stuff because I feel like even with durability, it's still so easy to level up your healers. Like whatever,
That will
just
not-
go crazy. If somebody wants to go crazy and grind their characters like that, just let them.
They casualize these games too much.
No, I was definitely, I used to be of the, oh my god, they're casualizing the game, but at this point, the games are so arcadey and about making them user-friendly and getting rid of that rough edge. Like, yeah, just make saves easier to use.
I'm joking.
I don't know.
Continue.
I don't know. I think that the fact that combat has a little bit more meat on the bone is why I think I'm starting to like Engage more than I was expecting.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
What if they added
Remember,
in?
Brayden,
What if
I
they
have
just
a Switch, but I have the worst version of the Switch.
That's right. You have the Switch Lite.
Lite?
Yeah, I do.
On purpose?
No, so it was gifted to me on Christmas when I was thinking of buying my own Switch. And so I got a Switch Lite for Christmas, and it's like, well, fuck, this isn't what I wanted, but also, now there's literally no point for me buying my own Switch because this is close enough. Fucking hate it! Oh my god, that device is useless.
What are you gonna say, Justin?
I was gonna talk about like Fire Emblem and difficulty and casualizing it. I was gonna say like, what if they? Well, I mean they could. I was gonna say, what if they just on higher difficulties added stuff in like weapon like on normal, maybe staves have durability, but none of the other weapons do. But on higher difficulties, they added more.
What if they just
the
made it
old
so that
school
there was
mechanics?
Come to the dark side.
a maniac mode?
Or I could just go play Genealogy: The Holy War and forget about all this newfangled shit.
I mean, here's the dark secret about Genealogy of the Holy War is that
it's not actually fun.
You can break the shit out of that game real easily
that
with the
too.
right pairings.
If you
Yeah,
just
Justin, you just need to be completely familiar with the game, and then you can easily break it.
Yeah, I have to know it so thoroughly.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Mr. I refuse to look anything up.
Like the guy wants to experience the game.
Oh,
with
the
his
guy
own
wants to miss everything hidden in the game because JRPGs were designed by lunatics in the 90s.
I don't miss everything.
How else are you gonna get the brave axe for Lex?
Who?
I mean, for most of those games, you don't need the super-powered weapons. It's just a cool thing.
No, you have to get the brave axe for Lex, otherwise he's useless.
You know, even if you hadn't told me about the turn limit stuff for Fire Emblem 6, I still got underneath those turn limits easily.
The usual practice.
So I would have seen the proper ending.
How do I heat up this cup of water?
It seemed like you were taking a red thread all the way.
Yeah,
down
I
here.
need to tie that to the
not-
bed, and then I need to take the sleeping potion and fall asleep and talk to the banana ghost.
The alien
I'm
says
sorry.
microwave.
What? You have to tie
Microwave.
yourself to it. You have to tie yourself to a bed and take a sleeping potion, and a banana ghost comes and talks. Okay.
Yes.
Need to go to the realm of the banana ghost. And also, is there a microwave?
It
does work. if
Is there a microwave in this Chinese restaurant? There
I don't
should
see
be.
one. I don't see one. The fish
Nah,
are
that's
dead.
a real Chinese restaurant. No, this Americanized shit.
Tie yourself to the bed. Is this a BDSM game? No. No.
No,
Is
not
the
yet.
Gamer.com AI written? What?
I know some of those
AI written.
listicles seem AI written.
So I'm glad that we've moved on from the discussion point of people playing tactics games of a bygone era and only using exploits and cheese.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Who
we
would
can
do
continue
such a
talking about
thing?
tactics games
Who
if
would?
you want to.
Who would min-max video games to the point where
gonna tell you
he's
right now,
resetting
and
for
now
every
that we
single
have-
level up like a psychopath?
No, I'm gonna tell Gino right now. Got two ways that I play Final Fantasy Tactics. The first way is the frog glitch, where you just turn everybody into frogs and they hit for 1 damage, and you just turn them onto auto battle and then max out their stats when you go to make a sandwich. Or you can use the chocobo exploit, where you just trap a chocobo in a corner and beat the living shit out of them, and then you just wait for them to do choco cure, and then they heal themselves and you can then set the game to auto battle.
Or
Sounds like
just
the
don't do
fucking
any
worst.
of that and just
This sounds-
play the game normally.
Yeah, just this sounds like
and
the
still
fucking
experience
worst.
everything it has to offer.
Ah, man, I stop
so
giving a
are we?
fuck. Just give me the
Don't
maxed out,
think I
give me
don't
maxed
know
out
the White
characters
House detective
within
there.
like
See,
an hour
I
or
just
two.
don't. I just don't think that's fun. Not because it
Whatever
makes the
you're
game easy, because I didn't figure it out
wanna eat.
myself. Like,
There
you
you go,
just
you
make
solved the
something up.
puzzle.
I solved the puzzle by asking the rude woman to
How do
give
I
me
do
hot
it?
water.
Just, have everyone learn accumulate their potion, and then those who can accumulate can just keep hitting each other.
Solution to the puzzle was to ask
that
for
game,
help.
one of that game's best aspects is how they mete out new classes and stuff. I think it's
I
neat
believe
how
we
it kind of
performed-
it meets them out at the rate that you are engaging with like leveling up your
We
characters
will
and
remain-
stuff. So
I don't
I
think
don't know.
he'll be.
It's kind of cool that you get new classes as you progress through the game, or you can get them at Mandalia Plains, I guess, if you're Z.
Oh, but the Fovoham Plains is where you can do a different exploit where you just level down your highest leveled character. And then
just
you
don't do
start
any
at
of
level 1.
Hey,
and then
Chris, do you want to start
you can-
streaming? I think
Okay,
this is
I'm
a
gonna
pretty good place
boot
to.
up. It's time for me to boot up Dragon Sphere because I fucking hate myself.
That's not a bad game.
It's just long and boring. For a
I'll
bit.
eat my words in, let's say, an hour.
All right.
Because
Because
Start
I think
stream.
we're gonna have an exciting world with the banana ghost next time.
Yeah.
Oh, time to get the DOS box running. I like the intro scene.
The exciting world of the banana ghost.
Braid, the next adventure game you should play is The Devil's Daughter.
Okay. You're right. That technically
Oh,
counts.
look at that! I'm playing a video game. An
Yeah.
actual video game that
Uh-huh.
some
Fucked
people
up.
would say is good.
Goofed. You're
Yeah.
playing a video game.
Actually,
Disgusting.
I can't hear anybody because I unplugged my headphones.
Are you gonna raid ZP?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And am checking.
Thanks everyone for watching, and
Raid is
remember,
official. I'll play the intro because
I
the
am
intro
the
of this game-
only authoritative expert on PlayStation 1 JRPGs, despite being an N64 child. And the best PS1 RPG is
Oh, this intro. This is such a great way to start a game.